You're not tired, you're just understimulated, right? Ever since the dawn of man, men have had something to work towards. For example, in the Spartan times, they would kind of get thrown away, not thrown away, but taken from their parents, like fought for war kind of thing, like trained every day. But I guarantee that 99% of them men weren't unhappy, they were happy. I truly believe that they were happy because they had some sort of purpose. I truly think that nowadays people have no sort of goal. They have no goal to work towards. They have nothing. They just sit in their room, kind of just wondering, pondering, I don't know what the fuck to do. And this is when you get depressed because you have no stimulation. And the thing is, a lot of these people say, oh yeah, stimulation's bad. You can't, you need to be completely fine with like your own thoughts, which I half agree with. Yes, you should be able to just sit there and think. Maybe it's about video ideas or anything like that, but it needs to have some sort of context. It needs to have a. If you're a business owner, you need to have that context. Hold on, let me fix my light. Holy fuck, I didn't even realize. Right, so it needs to have some sort of context. So what happens is that men literally are getting told that it's okay to just sit around and do nothing all day. But the thing is that makes you genuinely fucking depressed. It really does. I've done it. And it makes you genuinely depressed. I'm coming out with another video very soon. And the happiest times that I have been is when it's constantly been like fucking work, 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 work. It sounds really, really fucking counter of what everyone's telling you. Everyone's telling you you need peace, you need this, you need that. You really fucking don't. I honestly think that I know that the best time that I've had ever is when I've been constantly busy. Like I'd wake up at 5 o'clock, make 5 scripts for videos that I'm gonna make, blah blah blah, post on TikTok, right? Go to work 9 till whatever, and then come home, do a little like play that my dad's in, whatever. Finish at 11, like go to the gym at 11, and then go to bed, wake up at 5 again. Like that is the best time that I've ever had, and it's happened multiple occasions where I've genuinely just had shit to do constantly. Now, again, the whole world is like, no, you need rest. You need something to work towards. That's why I think that business is so healthy. Like, I really think that it's one of the healthiest things that you can do for your mental health, because what happens is that you're like stressed. You're like, fuck, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do it? But it constantly gives you something to work towards, and that's what men need now. They need this kind of thing to work towards, because we don't have it anymore. Yes, you can find it in gaming and shit like that, but I think that men are just now like, they're so stuck in their own kind of ways of like, they want more and they're too afraid to put themselves into an uncomfortable position where you can have more. You need to recreate yourself. And again, this is where people start losing their own fucking marbles, and they start like getting depressed and things like that because they're too scared to do whatever the fuck they want. I'm pretty sure I made a video like 3 days ago about men need to do what the fuck they want, because it's true. They need to do whatever the fuck they want. They don't care. They need to not care whether it's cringy to post YouTube videos online or TikTok videos online. They need something to work towards, and I don't give a fuck whether anyone is like looking at me and being like, oh, Toby's doing an absolute fucking weird, like he's just an absolute weirdo. I know for a fact that this is something that I want to do. I want to be something. I want to be someone that is extremely disciplined, because I know for a fact that if I'm not, and I'm getting put back into that little basket that everyone else is in, like, I'm just going to be depressed. And it's as simple, I don't want to live a life like that. Nobody wants to live a life like that. So why are you doing it? It's as simple as that. Like, I'd rather have my own happiness from doing things that I really want to do, by achieving something, by doing whatever the fuck that I want. You just need a purpose. And the thing is, like, people are going to be like, oh yeah, but I have my kids, I have my family. Why not make them fucking rich? That's that is more than half of my fucking, like, pardon me, reason. Like, I want to help people, don't get me wrong, I want to help, like, people like my younger self, whatever. But I also want to retire fucking everyone in my family. And it's just, you need that sort of purpose where it's bigger than yourself. And it's just also like, holy fuck, if I don't work towards this, then I am genuinely depressed. And it's as simple as that. Like, a couple of years ago, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, no, I don't believe in depression. I truly believe in depression when you are doing fuck all. That is the only time that I think that depression is real. Because you can't get up, you can't do anything, because you've got nothing to strive towards. If you have got nothing to strive, men need something to strive towards, and it's as fucking simple as that. They go on about these, like, studies that you need to meditate, you need to journal, you need to do whatever. They're fucking wrong. I don't care what anyone says. You need something that is, like, just in the future that you're working towards. You just need that something that is just like, fuck, I can't wait to become this level of man. Or I can't wait until this business makes 100k a month. I can't wait till this business, whatever the case is, like, it's so sad to me that people genuinely don't believe this, because they are getting nowhere. They are getting nowhere to the point where they are depressed every single day, and they are just, they wonder why. And it's because you need to put the effort into something that is productive. Men have all been, like, swayed to be like, it's okay, you just need to find peace. You need to be able to just do whatever you want. No, you don't need to do whatever you want. You need to do. Don't get me wrong. Yes, all right, then you need to do whatever the fuck you want. But in business, or something that is extremely hard to do, men need to be stimulated in this sort of way, and that is that. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I truly believe that every man has to have this hard kind of, like, fucking grab your balls, holy shit, I might die in this situation, or holy shit, I might lose my house in this situation. I need to, like, they need that stress. I know it sounds fucking weird, and it's like, it's so contrary to, like, the complete opposite of what everybody else is saying, but it's true. I truly believe that, like, they need this kind of, they need this sort of, like, fucking golden crown to be, like, just out of reach. Like, it's just out of reach, and it's like, fuck, I need to get it. But they need it for, like, everybody else as well. Like, it's not just them. It's like, right, okay, if I start making 5k a month, I'm going to start retiring my parents, or whatever. And they just need it. They need that stimulation to just do fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, just to graft, to do whatever they want. Like, again, I go back onto it, but the happiest times is where I've constantly been working, like, no kind of interruptions, whatever. Again, like, 14-hour fucking work days, even more than 14 hours, and then, like, go to the gym at, like, 11 o'clock at night. 12 o'clock comes around, I can't get to sleep because I've just been to the gym, just come home from the gym, can't get to sleep, so 1 o'clock, I'm working till 1 o'clock, wake up for 5 o'clock, do scripts for videos and whatever until, like, 9 o'clock, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what men should live like, and that's just how it is. Like, I really, don't get me wrong, have a couple of days off, like, but when you have them couple of days off, it's hard to just get back to normal. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to, like, kind of find the momentum then, whereas if you do it every single day, it seems to just become easy, and it's like, it's the nicest thing to do. So if you take anything from this video, I promise you that having a purpose that is like just bigger, just if you are depressed, then have a purpose that is bigger. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's content creation, maybe it's, I don't know, getting a good physique first, maybe it's getting a girlfriend, speaking to more women, whatever the case is. You need to have a purpose that is difficult for you, because you're going to stress about it, and the men truly need stress. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, no, stress is bad for you. I really don't think it is. When you look at stress as like, okay, I'm going to level up after this because I've learned how to speak to this girl. Whatever the case is, okay, I'm going to level up after this because I've made 5 pounds of lean muscle mass. Whatever the fucking case is, so I look better, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, 10k a month, that's sick. I've leveled up. Don't get me wrong, it's stressful as fuck, but I've leveled up. Do you know what I mean? And again, men need this sort of stress. I don't think that we are meant to live without stress. And I've been saying this for the longest time. I truly believe that stress is good for men. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should be stressed out of your fucking mind. Have 2 hours to watch a little bit of Game of Thrones, whatever the case is. But get the fuck back on the horse as soon as you can. Because again, you need this stress and you need that purpose. It's as simple as that. So I love you all. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.